Well, what's up, everybody? How's it going? All right, so now President Donald Trump is keeping families together, right? He's found a way to keep families together. Remember, we've had this for years. We've heard the left and the left-wing media tell us that Trump and his supporters are against families standing together. Families are being separated at the border, and we had people going down there crying because families were being separated. Although we've asked these people not to make the journey here, because for one, in making the journey here, you're jeopardizing your own children, you're jeopardizing your own life, and you're jeopardizing the security of our country, right? So we're asking people that we don't know not to come here. All right? That's what you call illegal immigration. It's illegal to do that. In most countries, it's illegal to just enter their country without them knowing about it. That's illegal. You could be put in prison. But here in America, these Democrats are trying to make a big fuss out of these families being separated, and most of them are not even family. Most of them are not. They're not families. Just found out today that a 2-year DNA testing, mandatory DNA testing for immigrants coming across the border, it was mandated for them to take a DNA testing to make sure that most of these people were family members, because you have these people from over there, bandits or whatever you call them, bringing these people over here and telling them all you need is a child to get over there, and a child is your passport into America. Well, they were not doing it. They were not doing the DNA testing to make sure that they were family members so that they could have this thing over the Trump administration's head saying that these are family members being separated, and most of them were not family members. The DNA test would have proved that most of these people were not family members. And the ones that do show up for court, it's found out that they're not family members and that their asylum claims were illegitimate. Okay? Illegitimate. So now, Trump has come up with a new policy to help make sure that these families are not separated. Okay? Everyone's going to stay together. But the problem is we're going to ask them to be detained longer until the courts hear their asylum claims. Now, how long is it going to take? 50 days? That's no problem. Because during these 50 days, we're taking care of the people. We're giving them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're giving them shelter. They're in air-conditioned shelters. Everything's fine. Okay? I guarantee you there's some kids over in Baltimore or in some of these poor inner cities that would love to get 3 square meals a day. And they have air conditioning and security to make sure nobody's raping you, to make sure no stray bullets and gang shootings are taking place. They will love it. Some of these places got playgrounds, video games, all of that. And I'm sure our inner city kids would just enjoy that. But watch. See, the media, they was crying foul about the kids being separated from families. But now the cry is going to be, you're traumatizing the poor little kids. You're traumatizing them by making them stay in those centers for over 50 days. You're hurting them. You're traumatizing their minds. They want open borders. That's the only thing that's going to satisfy these people. They just want the borders. Anybody can come across. That's what they want, because they want to destroy America. I used to think it was about votes, and I still do in certain ways. But most of this is about destroying America. It's about destroying America, folks. They want this country to go to hell. That's what they want. Why do they want it to go to hell? Well, it's because they're not in power. That's why. They're not in power. But once they get in power, they'll say, just like Michelle said, oh, now I believe in America now. Now I believe in it. You don't believe in it before, but now you believe in it. Now you have hope. And then once you get out of power after 8 years, you don't have hope anymore. That's what Michelle said. We're hopeless. We don't have any hope. Well, you and your husband was in power for 8 years, and you should have established hope. That's what your campaign ran on, hope. And if you had what it took to make the country great and to set up everything you wanted it to hope for, you should have done it. You had 8 years to do it. Well, anyway, they're not going to be satisfied with this. Families aren't being separated now. Now they're going to have another argument. And they just want the borders to just be open. And it doesn't make any sense. We're not going to have it. President Donald Trump is working hard to secure this country. That's why we voted for him. We don't want the country to be overran with illegal people. All right? And when they come here, we got to take care of them. They have gone around the African American communities and they're crying for sympathy for people that are here illegally. Okay? When many of our people are being ignored. Okay? Even our senior citizens who can't even get health care and they're sent home to die while you're giving these people that are not supposed to be here free care. Just ask yourselves, why do they care so much about these illegals? Do you have a relationship with these people? Okay? Is there some kind of relationship? Is there some kind of tie? If you're talking about humanity, let's talk about the humanitarian cause of taking care of your own citizens. Okay? But watch. This is keeping families together. That's not going to be the problem now. Now it's going to be how long they have to be there. This is why President Donald Trump, is trying to get new asylum judges down there, more judges appointed to hear these cases the way it doesn't take so long. But we're being withstood by the Democrat Party. Well, that's my thoughts on that. Like, share, and subscribe. Pastor Jerome TV.